So I guess we're gonna start going down. You can actually follow us in the Life Coaching for Women series. It's broader, but it fits into that. So what is in the mind control of the little shaky booty short dance? Booty short alert. Put them on the glass. All right. God, I really don't want to watch this. We have the NFL here. Greetings from Planet Pop-Tart. What are the role models for the little girls of America? That would be the America going bankrupt. How do they want the little girls to dress? What do they want them to look up to?
The tradition continues. Here to kick annual Salvation Army Red
I went to a Thanksgiving dinner. I'll talk about it.
Kettle Campaign.
Boring.
Please welcome CMA, ACM, and Grammy Award-winning multi-platinum singer-songwriter.
Right away,
Lainey.
we got like, I don't know nothing about her. Okay, some trend, whatever. All I look at is just right away it looks like a satanic something rather. Like red, skull and bones, pitchfork, the later. Right here got a gruff guy. I mean, she's coming out, she's got the tight pants on. She's all in white. I mean, and some stuff's just obvious. It'll get there. And so remember, little kids are watching this. This is football. This is on the background. Muslims are watching this. Oh, it's just so godly. Oh, it's just so Christian.
Sin.
Look at this crap.
I never stay in one place too long. The dirt road singing me a siren song. I gotta find a feel. I need to spin my wheel.
All right. We have the red here in the background. We're gonna skip through this. Now, I got somewhere to tell you a little bit about the heavy makeup culture. Doesn't really apply to her, but the heavy makeup culture regarding TikTok is actually, are you ready for this? Now, there's several steps here. I'm overlaying conspiracies here, if you will. But I mean, this is advanced studies for good girls trying to avoid becoming demons and demon men. And of course, trying to avoid God's wrath. We've got this heavy makeup where they're training women on social media through these demonic influencers, as warned about by Sufi Realities and me, to mimic basically looking like men, as my friend puts it too, who's a little bit psychic. So you have men in drag, pretend to be women. Then you have women pretending to be or looking like the men, pretending to be women with all those coats and coats of makeup, with those artificially popular female, ugly as hell social influencers. The women are so programmed, they're looking ass ugly with makeup now. Like all over. It's crazy. It's just crazy. All right, back to it. So right here, we get down on it. And what is it all about? What is it all about? Women wearing nothing. And I think that you would have to be under mind control or an idiot. It doesn't matter if you have a bunch of Christian symbols up in your house or whatever. I mean, if you don't see the obvious, I mean, wow, you're just really challenged at this point. And I shouldn't have to explain it to people. There I am, saying my mind. This is about programming women and little girls to wear nothing, to sell themselves, to see others. Like when I see like high school, like cheerleaders dressed like that, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I've been doing podcasts. You've seen some of them on this channel at Starbucks, where I'm talking out into the wind, so to speak, with teenage girls coming and going, completely ignoring them and criticizing that behavior, not as a Muslim, not as an Orthodox Christian, but as a person that is awake. Furthermore, and I don't want to crosstalk too much in different topics, women can benefit from knowing about the solar flares. Okay? Because if you know there's more sexual assaults and more people losing control of their senses, why go out dressed a certain way in dangerous parts of town? Unless you got a thing for putting yourself in danger, and some either consciously or subconsciously have an agenda to set themselves up, and they don't, in some cases, value their own body, life, morality, future, and it can get so thrown away for a bad date, for money, people get pulled into this modeling trap. And basically through social media, people are being duped incrementally to sell their body and to shake their body and for their value to come from their body. Now look at the woman on the right. Look at the woman on the left. What do you see? What are the heritages? Who is represented, who is not? Then when you're done watching this, if you want to, maybe go look at the video tab. You have to go back. There's a video there, I don't know which one, that started with showing you the dolls at Target. And what does it show you? Although you do see some highly athletic black males, you don't see any other males represented. No brown males, no short brown males, no white males. You see the white female on the left here. And then you see what appears what? How long have I told you that it seems that there's a socially engineering of the half black, half white? Look at the right. Do you see what I see? They are put in plain sight the type of humans that they are saying are more legit than the rest of us. That's why I care about people like Subject X, others, and their future, because I see discrimination and trouble. Although some, they're young, and I'm speaking from experience, we may circumvent during certain years a certain level of discrimination while we have our beauty, while we're not on the hot seat. And then things can pass where we can age out. Okay, things can happen in the future. But here in this community, there's a lot more Hispanics in certain pockets, but they do face racism, but it's easier for them to cope with it when they go through it. And someone goes, oh, bro, there's no tacos here. I had an interesting conversation with the Latino man tonight. We'll talk about that. It's easier if you have a tribe, and it's harder if you put yourself out there on social media and you don't have a tribe. Okay, as I talk about on this video series, I'm actually going to expand other channels and not talk about my life as much and do shorts so I can build another audience that hasn't heard a lot of stuff. But I need to talk out in the open somewhere. Where am I going to do it? At the 7-Eleven, with a lady at Denny's, with some date, with the women at the sauna or the gym? No, I'm going to do it here with you. I'm going to invite people maybe once in a while, maybe from the gym to this channel. They get to know me. But see, I don't want bad things to happen. I think that, yes, you want to come to the gym in booty shorts, fine. But you need to understand that this is being promoted. So young girls, even young girls with a few extra pounds that don't look good in booty shorts, they're all being taught that this is the way. And when you look at, older videos of women in swimsuits and whatnot, it looks way more sexy in the 70s and 80s, those women, because they were different women. There were different spirits in those bodies. Okay, there's a much more sinister nature to the ones that incarnated in our time now, the younger ones. Not all of them, but there's something really twisted about these younger women that are being put on TV and in pornography. And I think that it's time periodically for a man to turn away from it. Not that I'm perfect, but to turn away from it as much as possible. Let's continue with the video. Because it sends you to a dark place. And this even itself is a portal to hell. Shaky. Okay, pause. We see the same thing here. And if you look closely, you might be able to see the hottie Latina, but I can't find her. Okay, but they will culturally appropriate that look for sexuality. We have the 5-pointed star, which is also symbolic. I have no idea who's playing, what's going on here. But I don't care. Now, you have also on YouTube many videos of young girls, preteens, twerking with COVID masks, and I find that to be disturbing. And so, twerking does invite the follow-up, which is what? The bump and grind. The twerk is an invite to a sexual dance that leads to fornication before marriage. So the twerk dance is like an ancient fertility dance, basically, and they're teaching to kids on YouTube. So you have like Hispanic in Spanish twerk channels for preteens in Spanish with like 3 million, 33 million, 40 million views or something. YouTube has highly pornographic content also that leads you into that place. OnlyFans, people talking about it. I mean, YouTube itself is a long conversation. All right, continuing. So I don't know if there's any symbolism to the pyramid. Not all pyramids are bad, but they have a certain shape here. It does make sense for them to be lined up. We have the pyramid here. Maybe go deeper into the geometry, nothing too extreme. But it's more or less the sexuality, the shape of the hips. And I told you the Grammys 2 years ago, and I came back to YouTube. On this channel, you can maybe go back and find it in one of the first videos. It was about the Grammy Award showing women in cages. Other people want to make it about the tranny thing. That's true. That's true. That's not to be ignored either. But the women in cages, definitely. For those just joining us, I said at the beginning, I think that there's a mind control op to get women to look like the men in drag, to put on so much makeup that they don't look like women anymore. So here we have the women on sale, tier 1, tier 2, on different platforms like they're being sold with smiley faces, as if they're trying to be, as if someone's bidding for them. That's what's happening here, okay? And she is the pimp in the middle. She is playing the role of the woman selling the women. Got it? Because now we're in the era of women selling women, babies, and setting them up. Then we have another story about a woman's twin sister was raped, abducted by her boyfriend. Okay, so we have lots and lots of stories where we look at all the available facts of what happened to the woman, and it's always a bad decision in which a good boyfriend, a good man, or a good dad, if they were to teach them right or set them on the right path, if they were to submit to godliness and not just do dumb things. And so a lot of women in this society with this perceived sexual freedom have opened up their legs, so to speak, to the beast. Does that make sense? And through that, they are bringing forth, you guessed it, the beast system, the Antichrist, the enslavement, the genocide of the third world, Afghan lives don't matter, on and on and on. So you won't see that type of sentiment from football, and you won't see loving energy coming from people from households with the football screen on. Okay. In fact, like that is contaminating the family energy by doing such things. Shaky, 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 shaky. And in the end, and we won't overdo it, it's about white power. It's about the beauty of the white chick. And so this overinflation, as I told you for years, contributes to the white woman being trafficked, to the white woman having a high dollar, a high bounty on her head. I told you over and over and over, this obsession with whiteness being the most beautiful results in these little girls being trafficked and sexualized. And I don't know of a whole bunch of white men that are backing me up and exposing this shit. A lot of them are just bent because they're watching porno and they're not getting some, and they're not able to really think tank where this is going. They're not really criticizing alien porn. They really just don't want to go there. Meanwhile, I want nothing to do with porn as much as possible. I want a real woman. I want real female students that are not fornicating with me, to learn from me, to save their souls, to save their panochas, to save their bosom, to save their everything for a decent dude. I do not promote women giving up their virginity to douchebags just because they're dudes. And in the end, while I may not be a great dad or great husband in this life, surely I will earn the right to make it to planet B, where nice guys finish first. I hope to see a whole lot of likes on those videos and appreciation for the energy I'm putting into this. But I understand that on Thanksgiving, you're probably inside and dealing with. When I see little girls, basically is what they are, trying to dress like women, cheerleaders, high schoolers. They are a part of a conditioning process. And it doesn't have to be that way. Nor does it have to be that way for someone to be in a hijab or to be in a burqa. That is also an extreme. And there's a meme that was posted around Facebook basically showing the sexualized woman in the bikini and then the burqa, and both of them basically calling the other oppressed, showing how they both really, in a way, are oppressed by extremist systems. Got it? So, what also is the next thing, I think I said enough on that. Here we have like Playboy ears. We have a cross on his face. We have 93. I'm not sure what the symbolism is with 93. We have a lot of people with crosses that are not real Christians. We have the worship of tattoos, obesity. He thinks he's a king, and he's got some sort of a skull cap. Can I get an amen? Can I get a like? All right. Put him on the glass. In fact, we'll line up your dish next. Your order's coming up. Sir Mix-a-Lot, put him on the glass. And so, look, Larry's doing a Sieg Heil. See, I told you, Nazis, all the fucking way. I'm joking. No, I'm not. I'm joking. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. We lost our only viewer. Well, let me tell you, it's like this. They're promoting. Oh, he's back. She's back. A new person's in. Hello, how you doing? So this is the fact shall now rule over the athletic. A new day is upon us. We shall rule the short tan, athletic man who can hit the heavy bag. We, the white and black fat boys with the hot white chicks, we are what's in. And that's what's being shown. Just like that crazy lady, smash it. The fat lady with the t-shirt. I'd like to smash it. Lady, who would want to smash you? Seriously. Why? Oh my God, that is disgusting. Oh, put away the booty shorts, lady. You're 250 pounds. It's disgusting. So the booty short thing is being rolled out, but through this whole body positivity. Come on, lady, fat chick, wear the booty shorts. But hey, short man, you calm down over there. Don't assert your value. Yeah. Not tall enough to ride this ride. Know what I mean? Wink. But hey, body positivity and stuff. Roll clip. Are you having fun? Are you entertained? Am I making your Thanksgiving better? Are you devil horn? Look, devil horn. Look at that. Look, hey, no, go back. The conspiracy. The conspiracy.
Me for myself.
Look at, now, I showed you that to show you this. Okay, because I am on one. Okay, I have seen God, and it is in the mirror every day when I wake up and go, "Oh my God, you are so sexy." Are you alone? Are you alone and sad? Are you alone and sad? Well, come make you sadder. Check this lady out. I bet she'd really like me, huh? Love me a long time? Oh, yeah. She got shot in the stomach when she was in that black magic. What was it? Ha! Her boyfriend bought a legal gun. What a fucking retard. That's the chick. That's the chick that we're looking at. These people are out of their fucking minds. They don't have real fucking parents. It's kids having kids. Let's back to fat boy. No offense to you if you're fat. I love you. But what's on your tattoo, bro? Everything is deliberate. What's going on with the square here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm looking at it's a conspiracy. Wait, 9-3. They got a 9-3 going on. Wow, 3-9. What's going on with that? It's not bad. I'm into the 9, 6, and 3s, but what are they intending to do with the 9, 6, and 3s? Wow. You know what I'm saying? Seek out. You got devil's horn. Okay, and then now what happened? And I sat and I explained to this heavyset Latino who talked to me for 2 hours. I say he had a good podcast voice. He had an invite to let me, I had to get permission to talk to him for my mommy. But anyway, it was like, bro, you ain't talking to nobody. People don't like you. But yeah, you got any hobbies, bro? And I'm like, can I talk? YouTube. What do you talk about? Oh, shit. Start talking. All of a sudden, like this is the funny shit. All right, I'm going to end the clip and move on. So this is the part 2, the hierarchy of the Thanksgiving meetup or the Thanksgiving dinner. How do you like my awkward lighting? So they're like, yeah, the reality of, it's different lighting there today. You have the reality of a lot of people on Thanksgiving, they just want like the football game or whatever. They don't want to be hearing serious stuff about like mind control, booty shorts, cell phones, the devil, dude. And then, but he was already on this level, like, hey, did you hear about this, that? Bro, I'm getting so upset in traffic. I'm mad at my own people, bro. What's going on? I think I have an idea. Can I? But it's like we literally live in a world now where like you have to get like consensus reality thumbs up to speak when most people, they just want to be cool, man. And they don't want to have that person rocking the boat, making somebody look bad because they created the buzzkill. Not there's any drinking, but it's like, I'm not knocking the family get together. And I have a poll going, are you alone and sad? And one person says they're alone and sad, but I basically am alone on all Thanksgivings, and birthdays. And every now and again, I'll take an opportunity every few years to go socialize. And it's usually a letdown, but it could be a positive thing if I have an interesting conversation and make a connection. It's not really necessary to exchange cards, but it could happen. He had some advice that I'll share as far as doing shorts. But he seemed to be someone who didn't have much intelligence officially or knowledge, but would be speaking almost intuitively like, that channel you're talking about, totally shadow banned, the original channel. You should do shorts on a new channel, do podcasts without your face, do moving images. You have a good podcast voice, and just random life coach info from like a random stranger. And that's the cool thing about Thanksgiving is basically sharing ideas, breaking bread, whereas... And this is where I want the dad consciousness with a lot of folks is suspicious of me. And when I went to a church, and that's why I didn't go back, I talked to the wife, I talked to the pastor's son, or I talked to the pastor and his mother, rather, and they both took a liking to me. But there was an energy in there for me to not come back. And that's also what I told the Latino, that like, there's an energy in these churches, even if I don't say something, the energy I got going on, it could be the same thing with the martial arts club. So walking around with this type of knowledge in my head on so many different levels is like an underused superpower. I'm concluding here. I really want to move into a new space with this new moon. It's coming in the next day or so. Okay, so we're 2 days out. And start blogging and making shorts on this channel, and then maintaining a regular flow on the main channel, the surname channel, with 20,000 subscribers or 16,000. My recent upload with the George Norrie interview has nearly 2,000 views right now on that channel. Some of you here are like, what? I have other channels. Okay. And it's kind of fun that I can experiment with different channels and see what works. So I gave a lot of thought to my grandfather today. And after the recent live stream where I talked about him, not on this channel, but the other, I cried a lot and asked the pendulum if he was with me. But I've said it before, I've said it again. There is a growing role for me to be a life coach to this growing Latina community, okay, right here. And it was great to talk to somebody who is basically finishing my sentence for me, who was a heavier set Latino man, who, again, is like another person who's like very different than the rest. Abnormally conscious, a little bit psychic, and almost like waiting to be activated. And that's why I see a lot of people, while some people might be sitting ducks for human traffickers to be victimized, I see some people waiting to be activated. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving.